Hi guys, it's Modesty. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with a kind of exciting video. If you guys remember, I did my full face Ipsy trying on thing. Well, I'm gonna kind of jump off of that, and every month I would like to start doing a video dedicated to trying out the products that I get in my Ipsy Glambag. The only reason I wouldn't do this attached to my Ipsy unbagging is because I don't know what I get every month. So, I mean, I wouldn't know what makeup to already have applied or anything like that, but what if I just get skincare, you know what I mean? So I want to do a video for unboxing or unbagging, and then I want to do a video for testing them out once I know what actual products I got. I will be testing out the Temptu Bronzer. I will be testing out the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. I will be testing out a Crown Brush, and then last but not least, I will be testing out this Manna Kadar Eyeshadow, highlighter, blush, or was it bronzer? I can't remember. Anyways, point is, I'll be testing it out. So if you'd like to see me test out all these products and seeing my first impressions, thoughts, then just keep watching. I've done my foundation, my concealer, and I've set under the eye, and I've done my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm going to be starting out by trying out this Temptu Liquid Bronzer. I'm not 100% sure how I want to apply this. I don't know if I want to use a beauty sponge or a brush. I think I'm going to do the beauty sponge on one side and a brush on the other just so I could see how it applies better. But if you guys are curious, so this part just screws off, and then the product is here. If you didn't watch my Ipsy unbagging, let me just show you a swatch of it. So that's that before you blend it out. It blends out really nicely, by the way. So there is the bronzer. So I'm going to put a little bit back of my hand. Ooh, that might be too much. And I'll just start with the tip, I guess. And I will just do dots, I think. Is this what I want to do? Guess we're rolling with it. I already started. Okay, so then I guess I'm going to take the blend it black, bend it, oh my gosh. I'm going to blend it back into the hairline. You guys, I've never liquid bronzed before, so bear with me. So I feel like once I do that, I feel like this spot, can you guys see a difference? I don't know. Do I need to build it up? Okay, well, there's a little bit of... There's a very subtle difference. I mean, if you don't want to be too cray with the bronzer. Okay, I mean, I see it here. I don't see it up here. A little bit more with a brush and then blend it out. I'm just going to take the Morphe M224, which is just a concealer brush. And I'm just going to draw a line there, a line there, line here. We're rolling with it. Alright. Alright, so I feel like I'm not going to use the sponge on the other side at all because it soaks up a lot of product. But it looks nice right there. Just the forehead, I can't get it to do diddly squat up there. Let me do what product is left and just take a different brush. That's better. Okay, yep, brush it is. Now we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to apply it with the... Whoa, that was a lot. I'm going to apply it with the concealer brush because I liked that. Oh, I didn't do my jaw on the other side. Alright, and I'm going to take my Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki F88. And then I'm just dabbing back and forth and doing a little bit of sweeping motions to blend that out. Clean with that. You guys, bear with me, I've never done this before, so that's why I don't look like a professional. Look, we're working with it, and it's getting better. I'm just gonna have to bake a little bit, which is fine. But it overall blends out nicely. I just effed up right there. Pardon my almost French. So now I'm going to take my little sponge and I'm going to go over the edges and soak up that excess product. Oh, that cleaned up a little bit better. Boom. That's how you do it. I'm going to bake though, but That is drastically improving. Take concealer and go right here, go right there, down my nose, across here. Better? Yeah? That is way better. So that is the Temptu Liquid Highlighter Bronzer. I like it. I think it definitely takes practice because, I mean, this is the first time I've ever used a liquid. I mean, I've used a cream contour and a highlight once, but this is a lot more liquidy than cream, so it's a little bit harder to work with. But the color is nice. It blends out nicely. I would say it's very buildable. I'd say start out light-handed. I think that's why this side looked better, is even though the sponge was shearing it out, I started out very light-handed, and this side I was just like, bam, you know, jumped in with both feet. So, be very light-handed with it, but I think it looks nice. I'm going to go ahead and set my face lightly just to make sure this is all set in. Okay, so this is the face after it's been set. I'm going to go ahead and now bronze normally. Just one, because when I see people use creams and liquids, I always see them use a regular bronzer too. But at least now you guys can see what it would look like if I wasn't to do it. I'm just going to do it lightly just to even everything out because this was my first go at liquid bronzing. I'm going to be using my Hoola Benefit. I gotta get a new one soon. I've hit pan. But very lightly, I'm just gonna go over top of those areas. Okay, so now I'm gonna be doing my typical baking. I can't go without doing it. Like once you start baking and you get used to just that line right there, you can't stop. I'm going to use just my Real Technique sponge. Not a lot. Okay, well, it looks like a lot on camera, but I swear you can do more powder than that, but I'm not. Okay, so while it's setting, I'm going to do my blush. For blush today, I'm going to be using the City Color Be Matte Blush in the shade Guava. Right here. I think it's super pretty. I'm just going to take my Morphe E3. I got eyeliner on it, so I have to be really careful. I really like these City Colors Be Matte blushes. I picked like 5 up from 5 Below, and I really enjoy them. I think they were like $3 each. To highlight today, I'm going to be using the Manna Kadar Beauty eyeshadow in the shade Fantasy, and I'm mainly doing it because it says it can be used as a highlighter, so I'm going to test it out, putting it to the test. And to highlight today, I'm going to be using my Morphe M501. Oh, you can use it. Ooh. Ooh. What? You guys? Like, that looks so dark, but look how gorgeous that is. What? You guys. I don't know if it's because I'm using my M501 again, or it's a highlight. I think it's a highlight though. Because this is, I gotta stop applying it. I just love it so much. What? Look at that. It's just like, bing. That's so pretty. Ooh. That is so pretty. Ooh, you guys. Okay, a little bit on my nose. And then Cupid's bow. You guys, this highlight is gorge. So I am starting out with some MAC eyeshadows just to have some blending colors because this does have a sheen to it. I do want to have blending colors too. So I'm going to be taking Wedge right here. Now I'm going to take my MAC 242, which is my favorite eyelid brush, and I'm going to pick up some of Fantasy. Really pretty. It's like a nudie shimmery pink. Look how pretty that is, you guys. It's really pretty. I do feel like I'll use it more as a highlight, but it is really, really pretty. I'm just slightly tugging on my eyelid, like I'm not like using force, I'm just basically holding this part in place so that when I sweep my brush across my lid, it doesn't pick up my lid skin, so there's no gaps, because I do have so much lid skin. That tends to happen to me, and it's something I can barely avoid, and the only way for me to avoid it is to press here and then apply. And I don't tug, I just press down, and that's just to hold my skin fold, oh, I hate that word, in place. I wonder how this would look with MAC Fix Plus. Let's try it out. I feel like it's a little bit more intense, not too big of a difference. And again, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be using this product wet, but we're rolling with it. Ooh, that's actually really foiled now. Okay, okay. Alright, Manna Kadar. I dig it. I can work with this. And now that I'm using MAC Fix Plus, I really like this as an eyeshadow. Like, this is just so pretty, you guys. What do you guys think? Yeah, this looks good, beautiful as a highlight. Like, okay, so I'm using it as both a highlight and an eyeshadow, but look how different they look. So yeah, this is a huge go. I love this. I think I actually want to go into a little bit of Swiss chocolate, because as you can see, it has a little bit of a pinky purplish undertone, which I think will complement the eyeshadow really well. So I'm going to just take a tiny little brush. It's so dirty. I'm so sorry about my brushes, you guys. I'm going to take the E25, pick up a little bit of Swiss chocolate, and going to just focus this, the outer third. Once again, I'm just holding on so that my color placement is exactly where I want it. Now I'm doing slight sweeping motions, very gently, working my way in to blend that out. I am going to be using another brush to fully blend it out, so it's going to look better than that, but I do want to initially get the color on and distribute it how I want it. And then I'm going to go in and fully blend it out. Pick up a little bit of Brule, which is just a skin color, to help blend it out. I am taking Swiss chocolate and I'm going to be dragging it down on the lower lash line. Not all the way in, but I do want to open up my eyes and make myself not look top heavy. So I'm taking a Sigma E45 tapered blending brush to do this. And then I'm going to highlight my brow bone using MAC Nylon. I will also be touching this on the inner corners just to brighten that up as well. Alright guys, now I'm just going to go do my eyeliner and my mascara, and then I will be back to show you guys the lips. So I remembered that I wanted to test out this little brush from Crown. So I'm going to do a little bit of, I'm going to add a little bit more definition. I'm thinking about add a little bit of Embark so that I can test out, because I looked online and this is meant for detailed blending out. So I'm going to add a little bit of this right here. Pretty stiff, so I feel like it's not supposed to be full out blending. Maybe just to apply in a detailed area and then you blend, because it's pretty stiff. I mean, it has a little bit of blendability to it, but not really. I don't know. As of right now, I just feel like this is just kind of an excess brush that I wouldn't really use. But I do appreciate... You know, actually, I can see a lot of ways I would use this now that I think about it, because I can't really use a pencil brush for this, because a pencil brush doesn't have the blending ability. But because this is a fluff brush and not a pencil brush, it has that ability. So I guess I could do it to apply, you know, afterthought color, like this color was an afterthought, and then just go on and blend it out. I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild blending brush and sweep back and forth. I love this Wet n Wild brush, you guys, and it's only like $1. Alright, so I'm going to be starting out with this NYX lip liner in Natural, and this is really just to find the line of my lips so that I don't go outside the lines. Now I'm going to go with the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Soft Spoken. Oh, I love the applicator. That's really nice. Oh, it feels really nice. So from my understanding, these are supposed to dry to a semi-matte finish. Am I correct on that? I don't know. But that's just what I've seen in people's reviews and stuff. Like, maybe they're not meant to do that, but that's what people have been saying. Wow, I love that color, you guys. Alright, so I'm just going to settle that using my e.l.f. makeup setting spray. Alright guys, so now I've fixed my mop and everything, and now I want to give you guys my final thoughts on these products that I've tried out today. So just to summarize, I tried out the Temptu Liquid Bronzer, and I tried out the Manna Kadar Fantasy Eyeshadow. This is supposed to be able to be used as an eyeshadow, a highlight, or a blush topper. And then I also tried out the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. And then finally I tried out this Crown Brush Small Chisel Fluff Brush. I just looked up the exact name. That's what it is. So first I want to talk about the liquid bronzer. And keep in mind when I did this video, as I mentioned before, this was my first time ever doing a liquid bronzer. I've done cream once in my life. I've never done liquid. I've noticed the liquid is a lot harder to work with because it slips and slides everywhere. It has a very nice shade to it, as you can see right there. It's not too orange, definitely for bronzing, not contouring for sure. I mean, I know it's called a bronzer, but some people decide to contour with bronzer. I don't know why. I've made that mistake before. I don't do that anymore, but anyways, I would just use it as a bronzer. I don't want to say mistake like it's a bad thing. Just point is I don't do that. Otherwise, I really do enjoy this. I think it would be really amazing for the days that you are going to the pool or the beach and you don't want a heavy face, you know what I mean? But you do want to add a little bit of bronze glow too. So I do enjoy this. I'm going to try out more during the summer months. And then next I tried out the Manna Kadar Beauty Fantasy Eyeshadow. I first tried it as a highlighter. Guys, this highlighter is so pretty. It's like a pinky nude iridescent look. So stunning. And what I love about this is I used it both as an eyeshadow and a highlight, but they look so different. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't look like I'm using the same product, but I am. So I love that it can use for multiple things. I haven't tried it as a blush topper. I feel like, I mean, I can see it, but I just feel like I really wouldn't want to do it for that. I would just do it for a highlight. So I can see it being a highlight and an eyeshadow. I can't see it being a blush topper. Who knows? If you guys would use it for a blush topper, let me know down below, and maybe I will try it. But as of right now, I think I'll stick with using it as a highlight and an eyeshadow. I love it both ways. First, I applied it without Fix Plus. Looked nice, but then I wanted a more foiled look. So when I use, as you can see, when I use the Fix Plus, it looks more true to texture and color. So this is a big ol' hit. I love this. I enjoy this, but because I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to liquid bronzing, I can't say it's a big hit because I need to use it. I need to play around with this more is basically what I'm saying. On to the Small Chisel Fluff Brush. I would say this is not a necessary brush. If you got an Ipsy bag, that's awesome. I mean, I personally wouldn't go out and buy it. I don't see it as a necessity, but seeing as it was sent to me in an Ipsy Glambag, I mean, I do pay for the Glambag every month, but you know what I'm saying. I will make some use of it. It's very good for getting a detailed area. It doesn't blend out perfectly with this, but I probably wouldn't expect it to. What I would do with this is use this for a very detailed color application and slight blending, but then go in with an actual blending brush when you're done with all your eyeshadow to fully blend it out. But I do enjoy this. It's really small. I would say it's really good for travel and everything. So I enjoyed it for this look, and I think I'm going to be using it in the future. And last but not least is this NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick. It dried, okay, so it dried matte, but what I really like about it is it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a liquid lipstick. It feels like I'm wearing just a matte lipstick, and if you've worn liquid lipsticks, you know what I'm talking about, like that uncomfortable feeling and the crustiness that you get. And I will update you guys later. Just check in the description box of at the end of the day, I'll put my actual thoughts throughout the day or anything like that. But as of right now, I don't get that uncomfortable feeling that I get with a lot of liquid lipsticks, but I get the look. This is actually very comfortable. It feels like I just applied a matte lipstick, so there's a little bit of movability to it, and I enjoy it. The color is perfect. It was really pigmented, and it was really easy to apply. The doe foot wand is so comfortable. I really like these, and I will definitely be picking up other shades. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. As I just said, I will be putting in the description box next to all the items my final thoughts on the products. I used to do this a while back, and then I stopped, and then I saw that Casey Holmes does it in some of her first impressions, and I was like, why did I stop doing that? So I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to put my final thoughts and everything. So just check the description box, and then it will be there because this video won't go up for a few days. Yeah, anyways, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this type of video, give it a thumbs up so that I know you guys enjoy it. And if you guys enjoy it, then I'll keep on doing it. Other than that, be sure to comment down below with any of your thoughts. Have you tried out any of these products? Have you guys had different experiences? Just let me know all around what you guys think. And also be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would much appreciate it. And other than that, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.